G'day Vacarda, welcome back to Hohenberg Shores and this SimCity experience. Loading back into our region that is bordering on the prosperous. And at the end of last episode we got ourselves a Department of Education. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Now we're probably going to use it. Fixed our density problems in one pretty fell swoop as well. He'll catch up. It's like batteries not included down here. Nothing is going wrong with this city right now. We're actually on 1640. Now, one thing I did want to check. Education. Oh, okay. 1,200 students per day in a city within the region. Challenge accepted. That'll be a high school then. 500 students per day, 425 out of 500. That should do it. 550 is the total I can afford. I'd say we'll have that within 2 days. Because what'll happen now, if I get all my students into class on time, the buses will go out to the other cities and bring students from those cities to study here. Meanwhile, a little bit of commercial demand, which really needs to... Okay. Let's do that. Just reacting to the traffic, really, I suppose. Yeah, I think I might try doing some double width blocks. The rationale being is if I'm drawing out these kind of... This is just for demonstration. If I draw out this block, okay, and it fills up, and let's say it fills up orientated along that road, and I draw out this block and it fills up orientated along this road, then this road does not need to be there. I saw someone else do it once. It worked for them. Wow, look how quick that popped up. When these buildings are under construction, they don't pay taxes, they don't count towards demand. When they finished hiring, only then do they count towards demand. Taught 425 students yesterday. We just need more people, really, the long and short of it. Bit of high wealth demand, which I want to satisfy down here. Fit a mansion along here, no problem. And really, how essential is that back road? You can tidy this up while we're here as well. Worker problems and maybe electricity problems. So I don't want to do that, because if I'm having power problems here, I can solve them here. That's one of the best things about solar. Power problem solved. Wow. Garbage collection problems, eh? Now, yes, so high wealth. So I have a feeling I can fit a mansion along this back street here. A park here. Boom. And then I just need to finish the block. It's amazing how much you can eat into the shoreline. So really, wow. Lock onto that angle and then just do that, do that, do that. Tidy. Do you see what I just did there? That's how you play Calvin Ball. There's our mansion there. I don't know if that'll fit, actually. See if we can squeeze one of the smaller park zones in here. We can. There we go. And we can fit a mansion there perfectly. Some high wealth commercial came along for the ride. And just because the demand's here. Medium wealth area, so just for the sake of it, I suppose. So there's the academy. It's our first kind of future tech building, but as mentioned in a previous video, when I go future tech, I'll be going whole hog future tech. The entire city will be a wonderful Randian paradise. You taught 550 students yesterday. No thanks. So, I think, while I was focusing on all that, I got permission to build the high school. Now, high schools raises medium wealth land value, teaches 800 kids. Medium wealth enclave is required. This is also probably going to be the high school for the region because they are pretty overspecified. But they do take up a lot of space. So this is a kind of semi-high wealth area. I want to preserve that as such. Oh, I can't even afford it right now. Wow, 60 grand. What's your problem, region? Nothing. Everything is fine. You see how we went from the big music back down to the small music? Satisfying a very slim high wealth demand there. I should be focusing on so you have a worker shortage. What kind of workers do you need? You're not telling me, which means it's been fixed since. This kind of neighborhood here. I might build it out. Oh, there's a four-way junction here. Oh yes, of course, this is the city where I've been incredibly sloppy with my four-ways. And look how dense these junctions are. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are just really bad for traffic. I might get rid of this one. What does the traffic thing say? Not great. It is not great. I want the university down here, I think. Sorry, I should do that with a thing that you can see. Down here. That's a library, not a university. But you know what I mean. So up to 72, which means I can afford this now. How much is it per hour though? It's 1,100. Yeah, I can afford that. Show me. Here's the industrial tech map actually, and you can see we're all super low. That's going to change. Education map is also grand. Check land value. Yeah, I can build a nice little kind of contiguous mid-range wealth if I place the high school there. Let's watch and see how that happens. It's nice how it stays in the map. So, yeah. Not so pronounced, but it is a thing. That's just, see how there's a little green line there showing the maximum possible extent of the rear of the lot that you're about to place down. Yeah, that's bad news for us. What is effectively just teachers' accommodation here. So I suppose the good news about this is I can afford to put down a really big nature park. Oh, I need like a department of tourism, don't I? Or I could put like a large skate park. Wow, how big is that? Shame it doesn't fit there. Soccer field, huge. Baseball field, insane. Right outside the school. these kids will grow up listening to Disturbed and The Offspring and other edgy emo bands. And I suppose really there's no harm in me doubling up there. Might be over-satisfying medium wealth workers at the minute. I don't know if medium... Oh, no thank you. I don't know if medium wealth workers are a huge problem. Yeah, I was hoping that would happen. More medium wealth. Might be overdoing this whole medium wealth lark. Look at their little skyscrapers. Office blocks. Not getting any freight. There's very little I can do about that. Industrial generates freight slowly. The trading depot will accelerate it a bit. Shops have been open a while now. So, how much are you an hour? 100 an hour. Microloans. Tell me more about microloans. Actually don't. We need to think about proper sewage processing, which means we need to think about becoming a larger city. And I think that means we need to think about going back to Strasbourg, making some more money, and increasing density over there. I think let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So let's say goodbye to the Hohenberg shores for the moment. We're going to leave that. It should catch itself up to university rate over the next 2 or 3 in-game days, maybe 1 or 2 episodes time, and then the university can go down and we can get to work on deciding how we're going to split that up and out. But for the meanwhile, hello everyone, and welcome to this internal referential episode of SimCity playthrough. I am currently recording an episode of SimCity, and thought that while I'm recording an episode of SimCity, I'll also record an episode of SimCity. So we're back in Strasbourg. We have traffic problems. Bad traffic problems. Like bad enough to warrant some kind of escape bridge down here. Well, we have plenty of money to think about it with. Medium density. Still medium density here as well. Oh, that's really bad. That is super duper bad. Oh, okay. Just because I upgraded that segment to streetcars when it wasn't necessary. Oh wow, it's abandoned. Whoops. I may have accidentally did the wrong house. Nobody cares. and poorness. I am very poor in terms of cash per hour. Still no wealth shopping. Shopportunities. And when shopportunity knocks... So, I said earlier, let's have a go at some double width layouts. Let's do it right here. Let's do it right here, right now, live on the internet. Oh yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Buildings need water. What was I doing about that prior? I'll do. Once we get the pumping station, I'll tidy that up. I promise. Judge that by eye, really, but I think that's a block. There is a high residential demand, but I am dealing with it. Might be space for a tiered urban green space back here. Maybe this side though. Oh no. Someone's just bought that plot of land and put a garden on it. Gods. So let's spandex that. Grab a hold of this. Wow, that is a very large fountain, isn't it? Same size as a tiered urban green space. It's such a horrible thing, but I think I'm going to have to buy it. Yeah, look at that. Oops. What's happened here? Density explosion. That'll give space for that to increase density. There's scope here for a new block. Roads here can be upgraded. I don't know why I'm focusing on high wealth. Yeah, why am I focusing on high wealth? So, oil revenues are the reason why I'm making far much more money than I can use. We're getting close to the next upgrade. So what I might do is go up the next layer of oil. Yum, 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 yum. Drill, baby, drill. This is going to really murder land value around here, but yeah, who the hell cares? The kind of people who care about land value. Really? Nope. Don't want to do that. God knows why. I don't know. That won't have any effect. Guarantee you. So we did this before and it was a mistake, and we've done it again and it's also a mistake. I really want to have space for two derricks either side of that. Not without demolishing those houses, and I still won't be able to fit two there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people who live there, but I did say at the beginning you were on borrowed time. Like somewhere around about there ought to do the trick. So that means we can put them here and we'll get crap oil, but we can get two here, 1.5, maybe 2 if I delete some roads. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks good to me. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Ah. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, you can highlight it. Oh, there. Right. Now. 1, and look at that. 1. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. I could just fit one in here. I wonder why I can't. Anyway, as we run out of oil, which we will over time, I will change those. So, next thing's next. That. Now, here's a trick. Manage. Use locally oil. Trust me. Trust me. So we need to make 160,000 profit of petroleum. 160,000 profits of petroleum. Tis a cunning scheme. So back to main city. What are your problems, city of mine? Let me know. We got some industrial demand. Don't know where we're getting the population for that from. Whoa! That is absolutely not the thing I wanted to do. There we go. What do these people want? So we're very close. Very close. Oil. This is oil land. You keep building on it, and one day you're going to have to replace it all with oil pumps. Some just super low density stuff down here, actually, I think. Now you can hold controllers at shift. Yeah. And it just encompasses the block that you're building across. Gets kind of weird results when you do it in places like that, though. And value is good for high wealth, and there is demand. In fact, it's the only demand that I have not satisfied recently, so it is shrinking. Yeah. Oh, wow, 3 new mansions. Whoops. I built this at medium, didn't I? I did. Ooh, yeah. Which means... let's do this. So, one of the reasons I wanted to pop back here is we are in dire need of better poo processing and watering zones. So I think the next step really is a Department of Utilities, which we will place on top of the Department of whatever that was, Transportation. There we go. Place looks like somebody owns it now. Now there is so much stuff we can do with that. And really, wow, what a weird construction. Sky trees. Everyone's obsessed with sky trees, but they're actually a very bad idea. Trees don't like being high up. They need a kind of lumpy surface tension air near the surface of near the ground to get the best performance out of photosynthesis. Now, look at this. So now we wait till tomorrow and we sell all of this stuff at once. So it's important I remember to do that, turn midnight. So, now we have the Department of Utilities. Let's make a start on some proper poo processing. Delete this. Put a second poo-ulizer here. That is going to massively increase our poo processing potential, or PPP, as we say in the waste management business. See this gentleman here? You see this one bit of medium wealth? That is at a slant, dear sir. And that would be at a super slant. There we go. That'll increase traffic down here. But should make things better overall. That'll kind of make the commuter path a little bit easier, especially from these quadrants down here. So, it's nearly midnight, and that means it's nearly time to open our oil selling. 12 AM. So, let's slow down. So, we've sold very little. Now, let us open the floodgates. And that should dump a whole load of oil onto the market, ruining the price, but hopefully making us pass this zone. And on that note, I think I will leave it for this time. I hope you'll join me again in the near future, and we will together explore the nature of urban existence. Hope you all have a lovely day. Goodbye.